Hey guys, I'm Kimberly White, an Atlanta-based influencer and consultant dedicated to helping aspiring influencers get started in this space and also micro-influencers with growing their brands and landing partnerships. So today I would like to talk to you all about 5 things that I wish I knew before I got started in this space. So to jump right in, the first thing is, y'all, if you are interested in becoming an influencer, be ready to spend your coins and to invest in yourself. So this is super important. It depends on the level of work you're trying to create and trying to put out there. If you are trying to create high quality content, be ready to hire a photographer, hire a videographer if needed. In the beginning, you're not going to have a ton of free clothes sent to you, free products sent to you, free makeup, all of that. Those are all things that you are going to have to spend money on yourself just to get started. It depends on the quality of content because y'all, in the beginning had my sister trying to take my pictures for me, and neither one of us are professional photographers, and the pictures were just not coming out professionally. Like, I am not a professional editor, she's not a professional editor. So I was looking at my page and just seeing how things just still were not flowing for me. It just was like, this is not looking like, you know, 6-figure blogger type work. You know, like, I need to go ahead and invest in a photographer. So now that's what I do. You know, outside of my selfies and things that I post, like, I have photographers that I work with. It's definitely not cheap getting started, so just make sure you are prepared for that. Next tip. So y'all, do not be so hyped to work with a brand when they first reach out to you that you just jump at the opportunity and don't even do your research or look up the brand. Make sure you like thoroughly sweep through that brand's Instagram account, because this can definitely come back and bite you in the end. Every partnership will not be good for you, which is fine. You know, the more you turn down partnerships, you know, that just makes more room for the partnerships that are actually going to be good partnerships for you. When a brand reaches out to you, you do your research, see what other type of influencers they've worked with, and just kind of use your discretion to make sure the brand is legit, you guys, because I've also made this mistake working with a brand that, you know, they sent me the products, I did the work that, you know, we agreed on me doing, and never received payment from this brand, y'all. So they are obviously unprofessional, definitely weren't really legit. Do not make the same mistakes that I made. Do not be so excited that, oh, this brand is reaching out to me and wants to pay me. Hold your horses. You know, look up some information about the brand as much as you can. Google them, Google the website, make sure everything just looks 100% legit, and you will save yourself some headache in the end. So my next tip would be to have a presence, y'all, outside of social media. So it is very important to have a blog or have a website, somewhere where your followers can find you, just in case something happens with Instagram, y'all. We don't ever know with that, YouTube, Facebook, when they'll just, you know, be down for a day or a week. So it's just so unpredictable. So you want to have somewhere that your followers can still find you, keep in contact with you. It's super, super important to have some type of website, email list, all of that, where your followers can continue to be in contact with you no matter what, outside of platforms that you do not own. So next tip, y'all, when it comes to pay, make sure you try to negotiate, especially if the pay is what you normally would not accept for that scope of work. And this also is going to depend on the size of the brand that you are partnering with. Some brands, especially if it's a smaller brand, if you're a smaller influencer, they may not be able to offer you any more money than whatever they're offering you initially, and fine. From there, it will be up to you if you want to continue on with that partnership. But most brands, they do try to lowball you. They do try to offer you a little bit less than what they can actually offer. Like, being an influencer is very similar to, I mean, it's basically the same thing as being in a job. When you start a new job, they offer you a salary that is normally a few $1,000s less than what the company can actually pay. Insider tip. I used to be in the HR space, in the recruiting world, so yes, That is fact. You just always at least want to try to negotiate. My last tip for you all, make sure you read your contracts thoroughly. Like, I cannot emphasize this enough. So that's another mistake I made when I first started in this influencer space. So a brand emailed me. We discussed me doing one hair video with them. And so yeah, so I'm excited to try the products, to do this video. If it was maybe like one video and a couple of photos. Get the contract, y'all. I'm just signing away. Didn't even thoroughly read it to make sure the contract reflected one video. I already signed it, sent it over to the brand, and it turns out they snuck the number 2 where it says the number of videos. So y'all, I had to give these people 2 videos when we know we talked about 1. So just be very careful of that type of thing. And I was still receiving the same pay for 1 video. So that was definitely my mistake. I should have read that contract even more thoroughly and made sure that the number of videos is what we discussed and the pay, you know, matched up and everything. So yeah, I hope y'all found these few tips helpful. Let me know in the comments if you did. I will definitely have more videos coming for you all. And if you would like one-on-one help, definitely visit the website in my bio and book with me. Again, I am super excited to help new influencers that are interested in this space and jumping into this blogging influencer world. It is a growing space. It's a really fun job. You can really just honestly get paid to be yourself. So it's great. You know, I love it. And I'm excited to help others get started and start building their personal brand. As always, if you have any questions, feel free to DM me. Feel free to email me. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see y'all in the next video.